when we strike it rich, our marriage will get better and happier.
Oh, that's an amazing myth.
By the way, I'll say it's very prevalent.
Yeah, it
like
is.
everybody believes that, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, even the people who say they don't actually believe it, huh?
Yeah.
It's almost like, you know, we're having issues with right now. The big issues we have, our kids' school fees.
Yeah.
We're working too hard. We don't have time for each other, you know. And if we only had money, then those problems wouldn't be there, and we'd be having great conversations.
And you know, something else that hasn't helped is actually Facebook. You see all these people with their families on holiday.
Just living it.
Hashtag blessed.
Yes.
Or holiday bananas. I mean, there's just so many things that are happening. And you're like, you know what? These guys have money. When we strike rich,
we'll be like them.
We'll
be looking as happy as they are.
We will be happy.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a very, very common situation. I can see why everybody believes this. Almost everybody we've met believes this.
Yeah.
Even if they don't actually put it in words. That, you know, if only we had more money, then our marriage would actually be in a happier space.
And I think what tends to happen then is that people are working really hard. I mean, people are going to night schools. People are doing side hustles. Anything that you can do to make it rich, then that's what people are doing. Just because of that.
Because if only we could just break through.
Then we will be happier.
Okay.
So, is it true or false?
Well, I think with that one, I'd have to go by saying it's an interesting one. It's a nuanced one for me. Nobody wants to be poor, and they shouldn't. I don't think poverty should be glorified.
No, in fact, people say, work hard, or die. Work hard. Work really hard until you make it.
So,
no matter what it takes.
So nobody wants to be poor. And I mean the whole thing about trying to tell people stay poor and you'll be happy. That would be a lie. That would definitely be a lie. I think the thing though is where this thing is dangerous is where you start sacrificing your time together, putting aside your marriage, and saying, I'm working hard so that my family can be happy. I'm working hard so I can provide. And one day when everything has fallen into place, we'll have the time for each other. Because we know so many people who you get to that place where you actually have the money, but the relationship's left a long time ago. Your kids don't want to talk to you and they will not come back. Your wife left a long time ago.
In fact, I do know of people who would take holidays as a family, and they're like, it was a sham. There was nothing there of a family.
Because you haven't spent time the rest of the year together.
They would even go to places like Paris. They would do international holidays, but there is no relationship.
So here's the thing I'd say. I'm cautious with this one. I don't want just this. Obviously, I mean, you'd think I'd say false, but for me, I'm like, I don't want to be poor either. But I think the thing to remember is that there are things that are more important than money. And that when you have money and those things, then actually life is actually good.
They complement
because the Bible even says money is the answer to all things. But if you don't have those things, money by itself will leave you miserable. And so I think for me with this one, I don't know what you think. I would go maybe partially.
Partially, yes. I think there are things that we are saying that these are nuanced myths for us, and we're saying that there are things that you need to be working on. You need to be working on your communication. You need to be working on your sense of trustworthiness. Can I trust you with finances? Can you trust me?
While you're still broke.
While you're still broke. We're also saying. Do we both practice, sound financial management, with our finances? Those are things that you need to be working on
before you get your first 100 million or whatever it is.
Before you do that, so that now when the money comes, there's a good foundation. There's a good solid foundation. Without a solid foundation, to be very sure, your money will blow up your relationship.
Wow.
There's no two way about that.
You're so smart. I love it. So here's what we're saying. We're saying, I don't want to say false. I don't want to say true. I'd say it's nuanced. It can be true. It can be false. For this one, we're going to be halfway in the middle. And what we're saying, it'll be true if you're working on these other things: your communication, your trust, your money management.